and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a very special review. Now, this is a beer, it's a bitter from Lord's Brewing. It's coming in at 3.8% ABV. It's in a 5 litre mini keg, and I was sent this by the brewer, and it was Steve. So at Lord's, there's Steve and there's Mike, the brewers. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, Steve. Mike's like the head brewer, and Steve's like the brewer as well. I don't know the title, but this is Steve's beer. Basically, Steve brewed this bitter. Mike had some involvement in the technical side, but this is all Steve. And Steve kindly asked me if I would review this. And I love bitter. I love ordinary, the best, ESB. I just really like a bitter. Traditional beers, really, I think they're fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I do love me modern beers, but I always seem to go back towards traditional beers when I can. And I always love or prefer cask over kegs when I go out drinking as well. I always head to that cask beer. I seem to enjoy it. So this is round about 12 degrees. It's been in, basically kept it really chilled in the back room, and in there it's about 10 degrees. So I've just brought it out into here, like in the living area, because I'm doing videos at the moment, and I'd say it's around about 12 degrees, which is perfect. Don't want this cold. I want it to be around the 12, cellar temp, so I can get the flavours. Now, all I know is it's a bitter, it's 3.8%. What am I going to expect? If I can get them up. So he says the malt is mild malt, crystal 110, brown malt, torrefied wheat. The hops are Dana and Sovereign. The yeast is Windsor. Now, I've used Windsor myself, and that normally leaves some sweetness behind in the malts. Hopefully that was also the aim of Steve in this. The reason behind him making this beer, the bitter, is that he likes drinking classic, not messed about with bitters. So he thought he'd brew one. He says very similar to how you get them in the 70s and 80s in like working men's clubs. No frills, just a solid, sessionable bitter. And that sounds perfect to me. 3.8% means you can enjoy it, and you can enjoy a few, and it's just something you can keep returning to. 5 litre keg. I haven't got one of them beer monster machines, so I've got to go through the process. What's really handy as well, you have a QR code on top of the keg, which takes you to a YouTube video to show you how to do it, which is superb, because it's been a long while since I've used one of these mini kegs. And the other advantage for me as a home brewer, I can reuse this as well. So I could actually put 5 litres of a session beer in this and take it to a party. I can condition in, I can ferment in it. So for me, it's a big bonus. So that's enough talking. Superb. Got here. So what's it called? Weekend Driver. And it's a bitter. So Weekend Driver. Surely John's got some influence in the actual graphics, because it's vehicles. I was a mechanic. I did City and Guilds in mechanics, but I couldn't tell you what car that is. But if I find out, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, let's get it open. So it says the first thing you've got to do is pull this little, well, there's a little cap at the top, turn it 90 degrees, which I'm going to try and do. Yep, that's going. You can hear that. There you go, 90 degrees. Then pull out, what would you call this? The pourer. There you go. I've got 2 glasses. One just to pour the first party, because I don't know how carbonated it's going to be. Oh, it's superb. It's not. I'm fine. I can use that glass there then. Right, straight in. Well, that's already pouring a lovely amber colour, like a best bitter straight away, isn't it? I mean, for the ABV, probably class it as an ordinary bitter, but that is looking superb already. Can't wait to get into this. Golden amber colour, just off white head, just forming there. Oh, this is going to be great. Let me turn that off before it overfills. There we go. Oh, that's stunning. I've got the light there. That is stunning. The colour is perfect. Oh my. That to me is absolutely stunning. Crystal clear. Nice off-white cap, which is hanging around there. This is from a mini keg. It's superb. And the golden amber colour just looks stunning. It really does. Let's get the aroma. Oh. It's making me salivate. So that aroma is sweet, bready, slightly toasty, with a little bit of biscuit there, so it's really malt forward, which you want from a bitter. The hop is there and it's bringing a little grassy note to the beer. I'm not picking up any citrusy notes. You've just got like a grassy earthiness. I'm hoping when I taste it, I'm going to get a bit of earthiness, bit of woody, earthy, twiggy, you know, that sort of little bit spiky from that hop. Okay, cheers Steve, cheers Lords, let's have a taste. Wow. Let me go again. That's stunning. That's perfect. That is, nearly swore then. To me, that's inviting me back. It starts to go dry in the tongue, but it's got a lovely, lovely sweetness on it. You're getting the malts. A little bit, for me, you're getting the caramel, toffee, slight chocolate there as well. Just a slight chocolate note. Lovely sweet, and a fantastic balance of bitterness as well. And that bitterness pulls back on that sweetness which you first get. The zinginess of the hop is bouncing around, you're getting that. So it's no longer is it grassy, it's a nice zinging of the hop, which is beautiful. And you are getting that little bit of earthiness there in the background. That's stunning. That is stunning. It looks stunning and it tastes stunning. Fantastic, Steve. Superb. I could drink that. I could drink a lot of that. I could. If you went into a pub and had that on cask, you just keep going back to it. You really would. That is absolutely stunning. That's a perfect traditional ale for me. I'm loving that caramel. Like I say, slight chocolate, and then that earthiness that brings it all back again with that bitterness. I'm not saying it's overly bitter, it's not IPA bitter, it's nothing like that. It's a really nice, sweet, then balanced bitterness that brings you back, and then the tongue dries and you want to go back again. That is absolutely stunning. This is Lord's Brewing. This is Lord's Brewing, and at the moment I don't think they've actually got this on sale, but I'm sure they will have in the future. They're roughly around about £20 to £22 per keg. They do a monthly subscription. They do a 5 litre keg, £20 subscription monthly, or they do a 10 litres, which is 2 of these, £40 subscription. They also do cans. You need to go and visit them. It's on, it does say on here, I think it's on their website. Yeah, there you go. To reorder, visit www.lordsbrewing.com. Once open, use within 3 days. This is a weekend, and I wanted to save this for the weekend because I wanted to go, okay, if I'm going to open this, I'm going to want to drink this. This isn't going to last 3 days for me because it's Christmas, as you can see. I'm on the Fab Show later on. This is going to be the beer for me for the night because that is superb. It's stunning. If you find this in a pub around Huddersfield or slightly further out, you need to get a drink of it because it's superb. It's probably the best bitter or ordinary bitter I've had in a long time. I don't know if Steve's classing it as an ordinary or a best, but 3.8% normally classed as an ordinary bitter. You can see it's going to have lots of flavour just by the colour. Them malts, them hops come together. It's not out of balance whatsoever. It's really sessionable, and it just tastes superb. He wanted to hit 70s, 80s club, like social clubs, working men clubs, bitter. He's nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. That is superb. It's not, you know, the thing is, modern drinkers, they should go and taste this because it resets your palate. You get to taste the malts in that rather than just going for the hops. You get to taste the malts, and the malts are singing, and that's superb. It really is. Thank you so much, Steve, for sending me this. Really appreciate it. And comment below. You know, do you say it's an ordinary? Would you say it's a best? Whatever. And just, yeah, thanks. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Lords, I've done a few of their beers now, and honestly, hand on heart, not had a bad beer off Lords. They do know what they're doing. It's superb beers. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.